Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Pam from Brawl Stars. Let's get started in the middle of our page with the eyebrows. So we move over to the left side. We're going to draw two angled lines. One along the bottom, coming down and in. Now I'm going to step up, draw that same angled line. Now at the top I want to connect these 2 points with a curve, going up and then around. And at the bottom we're going to go in the opposite direction. Now let's take that eyebrow and flip it over on the right. So we're going to line this up. We're going to draw those two angled lines. One along the top and one along the bottom. Now we're going to connect the bottom with a curve and then the top. Now let's fill the eyebrows in black. Now we're going to tuck two circles in underneath the eyebrows for the eyes. Starting on the left side, I'm going to go around, down towards the bottom. Now I'm going to pull this in towards the inside of the eyebrow. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting from the end, curving around, and then in towards the side of the eyebrow. Let's thicken up the eyelash. Starting from the top of the eye, we're going to step up, we're going to curve around towards the side. Now I'm going to draw a point. We're going to angle up and out, and then we'll taper it down in behind the eye, and we're going to fill that in black. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving around towards the side, go up in an angle, and then taper it back down, and then we'll fill that in black. Now I'm going to draw two small ovals on the inside of the eye for the pupil. Starting underneath the eyebrow, curve around towards the bottom. We're going to leave a little gap along the bottom of the eye, and then we'll fill that in black. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now lined up along the bottom edge of the eye, we're going to move to the center and draw on the nose. So starting on the left, we're going to curve down and then back up. Now we're going to step down and draw on the mouth. So we're going to draw a crooked mouth, starting over on the left, and curve down, in towards the middle, and then out. Right in the center of the head, just above the eyes, we're going to draw a large oval for the hair. So let's start right in the center. We're going to curve out towards the right, up towards the top. I'm going to come down on the left side, and then down towards the bottom. Let's add a little bit of texture to the hair. Over on the left side, we're going to curve in, and then pull that down. Let's line this up on the right side, and do the same thing. Now in the center, we're going to draw a straight line coming down about halfway. Now let's draw the inside edge of the hairline. Directly above the left eye, we're going to step up, curve around the eye, and then pull that down. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve coming down towards the chin and then back up. So start on the left, we're going to curve this around, down towards the bottom, and I'm going to pull that up towards the right. Let's add in the sideburn. From this point, we're going to step out, we're going to curve out, round out the sideburn, and then pull that in towards the side of the head. Now at the top, we're going to bump out the side of the hair. Starting from the left, we're going to curve out, round this out, and pull that in. Let's tuck the ears in behind the hair. From this point, we're going to step up, curve up, round out the ear, and then pull that in behind the sideburn. And then we're going to draw the inside curve of the ear. Starting from the side, we're going to curve up and then out. Now we're going to add two ovals on the side for the cheeks. Starting on the left side, just underneath the eye, we'll draw on that oval. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now that we completed the head, let's move down and draw on the body. So we're going to have her holding the gun pointing forward. So over on the left side, let's start with the hand. So starting with the center finger, we're going to draw a U shape, curving down and then back up. Now back on the left side, we're going to draw in the outside finger. We're going to curve down and then up. Go to the right side and do the same thing. Now we're going to connect the outside with a curve, going up and then back down. Let's draw in the handle in behind the hand. So starting on the side of the finger, we're going to go out with a short line, and on the inside we'll line this up, come straight down the side just below the fingers. Now we're going to go across from left to right. Now we're going to move down and draw in a large square. From this corner we're going to step down, draw a straight line going across towards the right. Now we're going to come down the sides with the same length line. Then we'll close off the bottom. Now we're going to draw a rounded square on the inside. Starting from the left, we're going to curve up and then down. Go to the bottom, curve in the opposite direction. And then from top to bottom, we're going to curve out towards the left and then back in. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. Let's trace this out on the inside. Now I'm going to fill that center square in black. Now we're going to take the bottom corners of the handle, draw a straight line coming down towards that square. Now from the top corner of the handle, we're going to step down, draw a short line going out. We're going to come straight down, right about there, and then we'll pull that in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going out, coming straight down, lining this up with the one on the left, and then we'll go straight in. Let's add in the hinges. Over on the left side, we're going to step down from that top point, go out, down with a short line, and then back in. We're going to do the same thing over on the right. Now let's move down and do the same thing down here. We're going to step up from that bottom corner, and then the same thing on the right side. Now directly below this finger, underneath the handle, we're going to curve down and out for the lower part of the arm. Now we're going to draw in the outside of the arm going in behind the gun. So underneath the head on the left side, we're going to curve out, round out the arm, and then we're just going to pull that in. Now let's go back to the top of the arm. We're going to curve out the side of the strap, curving out and down in behind the hand. We're going to step in, draw that same curve. Now we're going to move to the right side and draw in this arm. This arm's going to be bent, tucked in behind the gun. So underneath the chin on the right, we're going to curve in, and then down towards the forearm. Right here we're going to do a little overlap. We're going to step out, curve down, and in behind the gun. Let's draw the inside edge of the shoulder strap. Starting from the elbow, we're going to curve in, and then up underneath the head. Now we're going to move to the outside and draw on the outside of the arm. So stepping out, we're going to round out the side of the arm, curving out, and then down towards the elbow. Now we're going to curve down the forearm in towards the gun. Down and then in. Now we're going to see the edge of the hand. So from this point we're going to step up, do an overlap, curve down, and we'll pull that up underneath the gun. From the top of the strap on the left, we're going to curve down in the middle and then up on the right side. Now from the center of that curve, we're going to curve out and down in behind the gun. Now we're going to continue working down with the legs. In the center, just underneath the hand, we're going to draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center. Over on the left side, I'm going to curve down towards the bottom of the leg. I'm just going to pull that up underneath the gun. Let's go to the right side. Stepping over, curve down, and we'll pull that up underneath the arm. Let's tuck the feet in underneath the leg. On the inside edge of the left leg, we're going to draw a straight line coming down towards the heel. The same thing on the right side. Now let's round out the bottom of the feet. From the heel, I'm going to curve down and then up. Now I'm going to curve the top of the foot. From the toe, I'm going to curve up. I'm going to pull this down, aiming towards the heel. We'll stop right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving up and then aiming towards the heel. And then from the toe on the left, we're going to step in. We're going to curve out the side of the leg and up underneath the leg. Do do the same thing on the right, curving out and then in. Now we're going to move up and draw the large tank in behind the body. So we start at the bottom of the sideburn, we're going to curve out and then in behind the arm. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Underneath the sideburn, we'll curve out and pull that in behind the arm. Now from the left side, we're going to step in and draw the strap. So underneath the head, we're going to follow that same curve going around, in behind the arm. We'll step in and draw it again. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Curving around, and then in, step in, and draw that twice. Now we're going to draw the end of the tank. From the top, we'll step down, curve out, round this out, and then pull that back in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving out, rounding out the end, and then pulling that back in. Now we're going to connect the tank to the gun with a hose. So we start on the side here, curve out, down. I'm just going to pull that up in behind the gun. Now we're going to step up and just follow that same curve, going all the way around to the bottom, and then back up. Now we're going to step down and draw the pack underneath the tank. Starting at the bottom of the tank, curve out around the arm, and then down. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Curving out, and then down towards the same height. Now from the left, I'm going to curve down and then in. We'll do the same thing on the right. And then the last thing we're going to do is add the edge of the tattoo over on the left arm. So starting on the side of the arm, we're going to curve down and up. Do that again. We're going to curve in, back out, and then one more time, curving in and then up towards the top of the arm. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Pam from Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.